Hey everyone, Jayson Wyler here, and today we're going to go ahead kick it off with our first video in the Pokemon Unite 101 series. And today's topic, we're going to go ahead cover some of the game menus that's available to you. It's going to be brief and hopefully very informative as you take your dive into the game. Here on the main screen, you're going to see a lot of different menus and buttons options that are available to you. If you go ahead press your L button, it's going to bring up your trainer info menu. This is going to give you all the basic information about your trainer, as well as give you a lot of different customizable options, how you're doing in matches, favorite Pokemon, your points, how your battle record has been, and this is something that you can definitely see. You'll be able to check out your current season's rank as well, which is actually pretty neat. Next menu you have is going to be your trainer level, and this is where you're going to want to come into occasionally to at least be able to claim your trainer level prizes. Here it's going to give you a lot of different items such as item enhancers, tickets, and various items that you can actually utilize in battle. So make sure that when you are leveling up, especially right in the beginning, for about the first 15-20 levels, definitely come in here, claim your prizes, because a lot of the things that they give you are very useful. Next, if you hit your X button, you're going to bring up another long list of menus, and this is where you're going to go in order to access things such as being able to practice, being able to change your outfit for your avatar. You're going to be able to do some battle prep things for battle items, just check out what each of the items does, as well as change up some of the held items that your Pokemon are holding. You do want to make sure that you keep in mind this is where your primary settings are going to be as well, and this is where you will eventually need to go in order to change up some of your gameplay settings too. Next to the X menu options, you also have your chat options where you're able to send private messages to your friends. You do need to make sure that you are able to play 5 matches with them before you can actually chat privately with them. So be sure to keep that in mind. Bottom list of menus over here you are going to see is going to be your challenge, your Pokemon tab, shops, battle pass, and events. Taking a brief look into one of them, your challenge tab is going to be whatever challenge is going on. Game just released, and so we're going to be looking at the beginner challenge. Particularly at the end, you're going to be able to get Crustle once you complete all of those challenges. Pokemon tab is going to show you all the Pokemon that you own, all the Pokemon that's on free rotation, as well as the Pokemon that you do not own. Here's something very cool to definitely keep in mind. Any of the Pokemon that you do not own, feel free to definitely go in there and utilize the practice area, because you can access it directly from the Pokemon menu as well. This is a great way to be able to just get all the information right here. You come into the Pokemon screen, you can see all their moves, you can see the costumes that are available. When you hit Y, you can go and see what their progression for their moves is like, their descriptions, get a feel for them. Then you'll be able to actually, if you go directly into the progression menu, you'll be able to see their evolutions, levels, and what levels you can obtain those certain moves at. It's slightly redundant, but the progression menu is going to give you the most amount of information in one place, and this is where I recommend you to go directly. So let's go ahead and see Greninja real quick. If we go to progression menu, you'll be able to see the evolution. Then if you switch over to moves, it'll tell you what level the moves are at. If you also hit X on move descriptions, you'll be able to see what each of the moves does. The only thing that it does not provide necessarily immediately is that you want to make sure you take a look at the upgrade. It tells you what happens as the moves get upgraded as well. So definitely take a look deeply into this menu here, it gives you a ton of great information there for you to be able to utilize. Shops, this is where you obtain your Pokemon licenses, and you're able to do it in exchange for coins, gems. In the Emporium, you can grab items such as boosts that will help with your XP gain, your coin gain, and your energy gain. You also can procure other held items that'll increase your stats. And here, definitely worth making note is that you can also exchange only tickets for item enhancers, which you will use in order to enhance your items to a higher level. All of which will go into more in-depth as the week goes on and we take an in-depth look at what are some of these mechanics in play in the game. Here in the Emporium, you can also do some fashion ticket exchanges, and some of these items you will see in the energy gacha as well. Finally, you've got the Zergo trading, where you can get some cosmetics for the Pokemon that they have. Game just started, and we're going to see that there are some pretty nifty costumes out there already that you can either get it for gems, or with the ticket exchanges. Battle Pass, the only way to get the Battle Pass is with gems. However, with that said, you are not obligated to get the Battle Pass. As you can see, as you level through, there are tiers when they still give out some pretty awesome free items to help you along your journey as you play more as well. Definitely worth coming in here, so then that way you can complete the challenges, get the experience to increase your Battle Pass level, and be able to claim a lot of the free rewards. At least with this first pass, they seem to be giving some free rewards about every other level. And so that's actually pretty neat. A lot of them being tickets or item enhancers that you'll be able to help improve your held items a bit as well. Finally, then you have the events tab over here. This is where you'll be able to check, let's say you missed the 14-day welcome pop up when you first log into the game. You can come into the events tab, be able to check it out here just to see when you're going to get your next Pokemon, cosmetic, tickets, everything's right here. You'll also be able to find your daily missions here, which resets at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day. Weekly resets are on Sundays. You'll be able to check out the other challenges for the events that are going on. Most of the events are running through October. Part of October, there's one going through till December, and definitely check in here often just to see what your progress is, because you can get some very useful items out of it to be able to use. Last but not least is going to be where you are going to be able to get into a game lobby. If a friend provides you with a lobby ID code, you will be able to utilize that, enter in the 8-digit code, join them in the lobby. Of course, if you have them friended already, they can manually invite you into their lobby as well. But if it's someone you don't know, a lobby ID, which we'll see in just a minute here, can be entered into that screen so that you can actually go into that lobby. As you can see right there, lobby ID is in the upper left hand corner, and that is where you'll be able to find that number, enter it in, jump right in. Otherwise, the host can actually manually invite people into the game lobby easily through their invite friends option. When you're here in this game menu, you can go into ranked matches, standard matches, quick matches. Quick matches have a couple different maps that it rotates every day as well at reset. Definitely jump in and check those out when you're able to. The game has a lot to offer and it's fun. the more that you actually embrace the mechanics of the game. It can be very frustrating for a lot of newcomers to the game, and it can be very frustrating for people who have played MOBAs quite a bit too, because there's that certain expectation of how the genre of games should be played. But with all that said, do not be discouraged as we all journey through this awesome game together. I hope everyone watching has found this useful, and definitely feel free to comment, subscribe, like, definitely share if you have found this information useful, so that we can continue to grow and form an awesome Pokemon Unite community as the game continues to put out more content. Thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you guys for the next video soon.